Coming up on Warrior Central, the Golden State Road Warriors stop by the practice facility to show off their skills and spread the knowledge of what it takes to compete in the National Wheelchair Basketball Association. Plus, Jordan Bell joins in on the action and learns some of the tricks of the trade, while revealing to the team his experience in the NBA so far. All this and more, right now on Warrior Central.
It's great to meet you, Arthur. Can you tell me a little bit about what we're going to do today?
Yeah, so today I brought a couple of my teammates. I'm with the Golden State Road Warriors wheelchair basketball team, and we're going to get you in a chair, play some wheelchair basketball, give you some tips, and hopefully spread some awareness about the game. It's a huge passion of mine, as well as our teammates and the 200+ teams across the country that play wheelchair basketball in the NWBA. This is the ball chair, so my feet are completely strapped in, as well as all my legs and my body. When we're getting in the chair, we want to be one with the chair. So that way, when we can go for a loose ball or go for a rebound, we can give our maximum effort. And if we've fallen out of the chair, we got to get right back up.
So I'm going to be playing with the best today. This is a professional team.
This is, we're high level, top elite, top team in the country.
When you shoot, if your shot feels kind of flat, especially like legally, your bottom can't come off of the seat.
Okay.
So it's called a technical foul. It's a physical advantage.
Okay.
So for you, but push off of your legs to get your trunk a little bit. If it feels flat, just push off to get a little more height on the shot.
Arthur told me you are a Hall of Famer, which means I have to ask you to talk about yourself.
Oh my God.
But how does one become a Hall of Famer?
Oh boy. A lot of hard work and dedication. I think anybody that in any sport that has achieved that honor can attest to that. I've been playing for about 30 years or so. So I'm the vet on the team. I've had the fortune to have represented the United States in Paralympic competitions and 3 Paralympic competitions. And obviously you got to have the right setting and teammates too that will help you get to those goals. So it's not just me, at all. I'm in the gym and I'm in there extra, but without my guys, it's really, I can't do it by myself.
I've seen you at games. I've seen your friendships with the guys. How did that develop?
So I grew up here in the Bay Area. I'm a huge Dubs fan, but it just really started after my injury and starting my nonprofit organization, Life Goes On, and coming out to the games, meeting guys like Steph Curry when he first came into the league, Klay Thompson. It's been a huge passion to get my mission out there, which is, goes with my injury for spinal cord injury awareness, to stop senseless gun violence in our communities, and just to push a really positive movement here in the Bay Area. And what better way to do that through sport and basketball.
Can you tell me about the night that changed your life?
Yeah, the night that changed my life. I was 20 years old. I was leaving a San Francisco dance club, and just wrong place at the wrong time. A stranger ran up, shot me, took my wallet, which had $20, and ran off. And I woke up from a coma a month later on Christmas Eve in San Francisco General to learn I would never walk again. I had a trach in my neck. So, once I got my voice back, I wanted to start this foundation, speak out against it, and then I got involved in wheelchair basketball, and it's been an amazing journey since.
What has wheelchair basketball done for you?
It really teaches me my motto every day, which is to literally keep pushing. Like, don't give up, keep pushing. You hear stories about others that have gone through the same type of struggle and been able to triumph and overcome those struggles, but just the game brings so many people together and brings self-confidence and team camaraderie. And I've developed best friend relationships with guys on the team. They're my brothers, and I just love to play the game with them.
Up next, Kerith is put to the test as she tries her skills on the court, and the Road Warriors explain how wheelchair basketball has evolved and improved over the years.
What's the best way to warm up?
We usually do layups, so maybe we could do layups.
Just roll and make a layup.
Oh!
Hey, Kerith, when the ball's on the ground too.
What's the best way?
The best way, so say it's rolling. You wanna, when you're rolling, you got momentum, put it against the wheel, and it rolls right up to you. How is it? How do you feel?
The baskets are hard to come by for me.
Yeah.
All right, when it comes to the game, what do I need to know about how to play this version of basketball?
You got to know to strap in tight and get ready for a big ride. I feel like just getting out there and giving your all. I mean, it's tough at first for new players to come in and get in the chair and play, but you practice, you get the hang of it. I've been playing for 10 years now, and this is my first season on the Golden State Warriors wheelchair basketball team. I played 2 years up in SAC, so it's taken me some time.
And you told me that the chair is an extension of your body. Like, what is your relationship with this chair?
This right here goes almost everywhere with me. I take it to the gym, I take it to practice, of course, and when we strap in here, we become one with the chair. So if we fall, the chair's coming with us, and we're bouncing right back up with the chair. You know, it just helps to be very competitive and give our all when we're strapped in completely with the chair.
Come on, there's one. 30 years of basketball. What kind of changes have you seen in the game at that time?
Wow. Equipment, training, how guys train, the athleticism of the players. There's no knock to back, 30 or 25 years ago. It was still a very highly competitive athletic game, but the way the equipment has come along through the years, now just really it just becomes part of you. I mean, with the strapping, the customization of the chairs really allow a person to be as athletic as possible. And so, you definitely have to work a lot harder now. I think there's a lot of great younger athletes, and I get to play against those guys and play with some of those guys even now. And that's why for myself that I have to train a lot different and train a little smarter just to kind of keep up with the young bucks.
You got it, Kerith.
Oh,
Flick
yeah?
that wrist.
Come
Yeah.
What are games like? This is a cutthroat, competitive style of play.
Yeah, so we play in the NWBA, which stands for National Wheelchair Basketball Association, and there are over 200 plus teams across the country. So the competitiveness it's really tough out there. You got some of the top players in the world playing in this league. Very physical, very draining on our body. We do tournament style, so we fly from city to city playing in tournaments. We just got back from Cleveland, Ohio for the National Wheelchair Basketball Championship Series, where the top 16 teams in the country play in playoff bracket style. We came out top 10, so it's a very competitive game, and there are guys from all over the world that love this game, but not a lot of people know about it. So for you guys coming out here to cover this, we really appreciate it and just want to spread more awareness at the game. So maybe there's a young athlete, adaptive athlete that wants to play that doesn't know about it. This is the perfect way to spread that message.
Coming up, the Golden State Road Warriors introduce Jordan Bell to the game they excel at, while JB gives some insight into his first 2 years in the league.
And then seeing all the people, all the champagne bus, like my name's on a bus, my face is on a big old bus, and I'm just like, it's crazy.
So you guys are introducing Jordan Bell to this style of basketball today. What does he need to know?
Well, I can't help him on his shooting because he's got that down. In the chair, the kind of the difference is some people in trying to get your lift on your shot. Obviously, you can't rely on your legs to get that jump shot. So for people who can use their core, you want to try to use your core as much as you can to get a little lift into what's called a jump shot.
Jordan, have you met these guys before?
I met last year. I met him at Disneyland this summer.
They're the Warriors team, and they are one of the best in the country.
Is it the same rules, like 5-on-5, or is it like yours?
Yeah, everything is the same. The only difference is the dribbling rule. So every 2 pushes of the chair, you gotta pass, dribble, or shoot.
I always wondered that.
So
I always wondered
you just can't like
You can't
sit
just-
there
yeah,
and just be pushing around.
yeah.
So, but
You said every 2 pushes?
yeah.
Okay.
So, but at this level, everyone
Everybody pretty much dribbles the whole time, yeah.
dribbling
Yeah.
the whole time and not really,
Oh, that's
not
dope.
really stop before you let it go.
Oh, so you can just roll into it.
Roll
Oh,
into
okay, that's
it, or
dope.
You can set to it.
Is that like is that like ideal to like roll, or you want to be set with
Some
it?
guys who are like maybe just get just a little bit of momentum.
Momentum into it, like
Then
stepping
maybe
into
not
a shot?
strong
Yeah.
enough.
Okay, I got you. What chair would I be in?
That one lengthwise would probably
I feel like it's
fit
big,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, it actually fits you really good.
Grab this part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, even the wheel.
If this is comfortable here, too,
Oh, okay,
some of
yeah,
us
yeah.
push that way too. Yeah. You won't fall back unless don't go
Full speed and stop,
forward
yeah.
and then just immediately
Gotcha,
go
gotcha,
back.
gotcha.
But you can do this. You
Okay.
ain't going
Yeah.
nowhere.
Okay, that's
yeah,
dope.
you ain't going
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah, I still remember, I think it was your rookie year. You got threw it off the backboard.
Jordan Bell will right in. Oh, he threw it off the backboard.
Steph and KD was
Yeah.
like, yo.
I only did that funny because like before one was I threw it on the backboard and I was like, yo, if I get a fast break, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. What Coach Steve say after that?
Oh, he like everybody thought he was mad. He wasn't mad. He was just like, some people might not take it a certain might take it a certain way. So
you
just be
win it,
careful
yeah.
when you go because it was like I think like 3 minutes left.
think,
He was like,
yeah.
just watch yourself when you go out there. Like, it wasn't no like he thought it was fun. Everybody thought it was fun.
What'd you think when you was coming to the Warriors, coming out of college? You were supposed to go to Chicago, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that though. I just knew, so like during the draft, I think it was like pick 22 or whatever, my agent called me, he was like, yeah, nobody in the first round was gonna take you. So I was like, I was messed up. So I went like, I'm gonna have a big party, families all there, and I go to the garage, because I'm just like, this is embarrassing. Everybody just keeps saying first round. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. So I go to the garage and my agent calls me, he was like, look, either the Cavs the Cavs or the Warriors, one of them gonna buy a pick. Whoever buy the pick, they're gonna draft you. And I'm like, that's good, but I want to hear my name in the first round. Like, it just sounds better. Yeah, not knowing like all the stuff that comes along with it. So I think like 8 picks go by. I think like it's like pick 20 or 30, 29, whatever. Calls me again. I'm thinking I got the call. He's like, how you doing? I was like, yo, don't call me if it's not a team. Like, I don't need this right now. So I'm sitting in a hot garage, air conditioned room, but I'm just sitting in there with a suit on. Me, my high school coach and my assistant college coaches all there. We just stressing. They making calls to like teams. I remember he called like the Kings. He was like, yo, can you take JB? He was like, nah, I'm gonna take somebody else. Called the Grizzlies, yo, can you take JB? Now we're taking somebody else. And I'm just like, that's crazy, man.
Crazy.
At this point, I just want to hear my name. I'm like, is my name gonna be called today at all? And then my agent called me. He was like, yo, he was like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to move to the Bay. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't want to move to no Bay. I'm thinking like
Just
G
like
League.
that?
I don't know what's going on. I'm not thinking the Bay. Yeah, I'm from LA. I don't call. Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Like, I'm just everything's going through my head. And then he was like, yeah. He's like, you're gonna have to move to the Bay. And I was like, dude, like, stop playing with me. What are you talking about? He was like, the Warriors just drafted, or they're gonna buy the 38th pick. And so I didn't know who had 38th pick. I didn't know who it was. So I was just, my team was Warriors. I didn't know who got it. And then I went, I think it was like on pick 37 that just happened. I go in the living room and I'm like, I'm trying to like, I want to make everybody surprised. So I'm trying to act like I'm mad. And I look at my brother and my girlfriend, I just started grinning. I was like, oh, shit, that's kind of cover it. And I was like, bro, get the camera ready. And so I was like, do it low key though. So he kind of got up. I'm like this, all mad, trying to hide my smile. And then it was messed up, because you know how the guy walks out and he says, with the pick, blah, blah. My name was just up there. Like, it was a commercial break, but they were still doing the show. So all I see is just highlights of my name. I don't hear nobody, like I never heard nobody actually call my name. I just see highlights. It was still, I didn't care. I'm with the Warriors. Like, they can have that. But yeah, everybody's watching the highlights and they having me in the Bulls jersey, showing the highlights. And my family's happy, but they're like, hey. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna surprise everybody out there. Everybody calm down. So I was like, yo, calm down, turn the TV off. They're like, no, turn it on, we wanna keep watching. I said, no, I got something better. Bulls, they traded their pick to the Golden State Warriors. And then I was like, yeah, I know they said I'm going to the Bulls, I'm going to the Warriors. When I said that, it was real happening. It was like legit, like, oh, we're really excited for you now. Like, you're going to the championship team.
To Jordan Bell. That's pretty. Jordan Bell hammering it. Dragic blocked by Jordan Bell. With the right hand.
You see that one coming. Lopez
is inside. Jordan Bell batted it away. There's another lob, and there's another finish. Jordan Bell blocking that out of bounds. Running with Jordan Bell, he throws the lob, and he crams it home.
How'd you feel going back to Chicago?
Oh, I got hurt first play of the game.
Your rookie year?
Yeah, I got hurt first play. That's when like my ankle, I had like two bone bruises right here. So I was out like 6 weeks. First play of the game.
Is Jordan Bell okay? He's still on the floor, holding his left ankle. Uh-oh, I don't like it. Oh, man.
Yeah, Jordan Bell injured on that play.
They tip it, they run, they play. I'm here, I'm guarding somebody in the corner. And Robin Lopez screened. We messed up some kind of defensive thing, whatever he did. And so I ended up coming from like way over here to try to block it. And I go up to block it. I'm about to block it too. And he like grabs my arm and dunks it. But when he grabbed my arm, he like kind of made my body twist this way. So my ankle just like real quick just like went away. It wasn't supposed to go. And I was just out the rest of the game.
Well, Jordan Bell, we've not seen him since January 15th. And I'm just happy to see him play again, Jim. That fall in Chicago was scary.
Yes, it was.
Jordan Bell, hello.
How was it like winning the championship?
That was dope. That was dope. That was one of the best things ever.
Bell gets open, dumps it down from Curry.
Draymond Green to Bell. And the rookie with a flush. Bell goes back door. Beautiful feed from Draymond Green. Pull-up jumper. Shot won't go. Jordan Bell comes flying in. Draymond Green throws it up. Jordan Bell.
Spinning baseline, goes up strong, blocked away by Bell. He's wide open, gets an easy right-hand lane. Down to 4, Bell across half court. The Warriors start to celebrate. The one-time darlings are now a dynasty. The Golden State Warriors have won back-to-back NBA championships.
There's nothing higher to me than this. Like there's NCAA tournament, there's high school. This is the finest, everything you live for. I'm from LA or Long Beach, so I have to watch Laker parades all growing up. That's what I see all the time. So that's like my biggest goal. If I can do this, that's all I like. That's the best thing ever. So that moment was amazing. Yeah, the parade was the best part though.
The parade.
The parade was definitely the best part. Yeah. Just because you can kind of relax. Like even during like when we won, it was fun, but it was still kind of like busy. You still got a jersey on. You still got you're not just relaxing. Like after the parade, you have days to think about it actually hits you. Like, oh, I won a championship, and then seeing all the people, all the champagne bus. Like my name's on the bus, my face is on a big old bus, and I'm just like, it's crazy. So that was definitely the best part though. Yeah. Winning was fun, but the parade was the celebrating part. Yeah.
Stick around. The conversation between the Road Warriors and Jordan Bell continues. Plus, a little shooting competition unfolds. But first, it's time for the Carl's Jr. Trivia question. What are the most blocks Jordan Bell has recorded in an NBA game? The answer after the break. Welcome back to Warrior Central. It's time to answer our Carl's Jr. Trivia question. Before the break, we asked, what are the most blocks that Jordan Bell has recorded in an NBA game? The correct answer is 6, which he did on November 24th, 2017 against the Chicago Bulls in his first ever NBA start. Now, let's get back to the Warriors practice facility for more Warrior Central.
Yeah, take a few shots.
Upper body strength.
Yep.
Upper body.
Use your core to get that little jump shot into it.
That's the one thing too. Squaring up, because your chair
tough.
will like veer off a little bit. Try to stay square as much as possible.
It's my body that controls which way.
Yeah, because you got hips, so you can kind of wiggle it how you want it.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
There we go.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, so who's up?
When's the first time you dunked? Like how old were you?
Dunk, 8th grade. I was like outside. I was just random, just
13, 14 years old?
What was I, 12, 13, 14 years old, and then, but I couldn't dunk. I only did it one time. I didn't do it again for a year. I just couldn't. And like, I think one day, like everybody was making fun of me because I was like 6'3", couldn't dunk in 8th grade. And there was like 2 other kids who could dunk who were like a little taller than me. And so one day, maybe my drilling was up. Everybody just, you can't dunk. And I just went out, just dunked it hard. And I was like, oh. Never did it again for like a year.
Was it just a lift, like, or was it like
I just think
grabbing the ball or something?
No, I think just adrenaline. Like, people just, because I played football. I never played basketball.
Really?
I started playing basketball. I got to high school, and so.
You played football in high school too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to stop though. I had to stop playing football. I got too tall. Yeah. No, I was a receiver.
Okay, who's next?
Did you just make that?
Who's next? Yeah.
Can I get a little momentum?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
You got it,
Shoot
kid.
wherever. Oh,
That's
yes,
good.
baby.
Oh! I'm gonna do a close your eyes free throw.
Close your eyes, free throw.
He closed his eyes. Wow.
Yeah.
But football is actually my favorite sport. Like, I thought
Who's
it
your
was good.
team? You a Rams
I don't have a
fan?
team. I used to be a Cowboy fan, but I'm freelance right now. I was a Giants fan last year, and then they traded Odell. I'm just like, man.
Reverse. That's nice.
With the jelly.
Oh, he got this.
Ooh.
Hey! It's tough. That's tough. Here we go. 4 for 4.
Okay.
Kerith,
You got it.
just throw it, let it
Just
roll.
throw it,
and
yep.
then just like pick it up.
Keep
easier that
pushing.
way.
Don't stop
Yeah,
pushing.
there you go.
That's good.
There you go. All right.
So you grew up a Lakers fan then, right?
No, I hated the Lakers.
No, you
hated the
okay.
Lakers. I just hated everything my brother liked.
Yeah.
So if he liked Duke, I was North Carolina fan. He liked Lakers.
Yeah.
I liked everybody else. He liked Kobe, I was LeBron. Like literally, he liked red, blue, like anything. So I hated it, but I had to watch the Lakers. My whole family is Lakers fans, so I grew up. Like I said, I remember woken up one time. I think they had just swept somebody to win the finals. My mom woke me up, put all of us in the car, and drove somewhere down. Like, we were living in LA at the time. Drove somewhere downtown, and it was like a mini parade for like the fans, I guess, and people were going by honking. There was people with brooms, but it was a bunch of people. She woke me up just to take me on that. And I remember just waking up, like looking outside and just seeing people with brooms yelling, and it was just a fun time. Then going back to sleep. I don't remember anything else besides that. With the left.
Lefty hook.
With the left.
Uh-oh.
Yo, I got no left. Ah!
What are we doing? Come on, man.
There it is. Ah! I got 0. Nice, Steve.
Chuck.
That's good.
Nice.
Come on, I can't do that.
Money.
Koosh.
Can I do a little roll?
Oh, yes.
Oh, fader.
Fade away.
Hey!
Just have a little fun. Oh, the turnaround.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That was awesome.
Come on, man.
Whew, that's a wrap. But I gotta thank you guys for your time. Gotta thank Jordan Bell. This was an awesome episode of Warriors Central.